Yo, what's poppin', what's poppin'? This is a quick one. This is the story of a guy that was in Albany in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s, right? But he was telling on the preme team. Actually, he was telling on Princeton. Guy name was Miles, FBI informant. This is a fact. It's true what they say, the FBI plants you in certain environments. Since he got money, he had cars, he had jewels, nobody knew that. A lot of people that's locally didn't know that he was telling. Now, the crazy part about it was he was in Troy, New York at first. You know what I mean? And how I found out about Miles was my man Bourne had caught a case. And when he caught his case, it was like Miles told the police actually told the feds that Bourne was in Albany. Now, Bourne, people, you know what I'm saying? He used to run with Black Just and Ty and all them. He from Queens, but he was happy to be in Albany, New York. You know what I'm saying? That's who Gigi was out there with. And rest in peace to Pree and all them. You know what I'm saying? Son from the South Side. Now, the amazing part of this story was Miles had nothing to do with Bourne's situation in Albany. But he, I guess, out of fear of, this is somebody who knows I'm telling, he tells the police, I just seen Niles Bourne because he was running from a case that he actually got convicted of. And that's exactly. How does Miles have something to do with Niles Bourne case? That's a state case. But the feds have planted somebody on the scene. Now, Miles used to work, there was a strip club called Silly Sam's. And Miles used to work at Silly Sam's. And when Miles worked at Silly Sam's, he, as crazy as it sounds, when Miles worked at Silly Sam's, he worked in the bathroom. So all the hustlers that would go through that didn't know no better, I'd be talking about he worked in the bathroom. This is strip club facts. He used to be in the strip club doing what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he was doing. So he would get information. You know what I'm saying? And when he got caught up again, it came up again that this guy was, because everybody that become like federal informants, they try to play with the streets again, and they get caught up. Now, there's a big club of Sneaky Pete's. So y'all probably sitting back going, what's he talking about, Sneaky Pete's? He used to work in the bathroom there, too. Now, the weird part about this was, man, there's a lot of individuals that would talk about him seeing. Because remember, Miles had the big cars and all that. Miles was getting to the bag. So, in the sense of Miles was smart because nobody really knew who he was but a bunch of Queens cats. Now, the new generation of Queen cats, they really don't know Miles because Miles was in Troy. But the older cats knew who he was. So a lot of dudes is like, I seen Miles, I don't talk to him, I don't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, man. So what I'm trying to get to is when the FBI or the police want information, they will plant somebody in this situation. And sometimes money can be the root of all evils because a person, I have a car, a chain, the fashionables, and we'll get distracted from that and not believe that somebody could be cooperating. You know what I'm saying? Now, Miles' thing was information. Like I said, the first time I heard about Miles was my man case, and he was like, you had him in the newspaper, actually. He said that he was actually a federal informant, or he had told on the situation that happened with Preme and him. You know what I'm saying? Actually, not Preme, but Prince. He come from the Prince generation, you know what I'm saying? But my thing was, how the hell was he able to hide out in Troy for so long? And then when he did come on the scene, that's one thing I realized. It ain't that dudes fuck with snitches. A lot of dudes don't want to go to jail. So a lot of dudes see somebody who told, and I feel how they feel. Unless I body him or I stab him or I violate him, I'm not going to say nothing to him. So the Queens cats that did know who he was like, man, I ain't fucking with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you remember Silly Sam's, the guy that worked in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? You remember Sneaky Pete's? Oh, that son. Now think about how many times dudes just running their mouth and blowing money at Sneaky Pete's, and this guy just taking information. You know what I'm saying? Boom. He's a federal informant. He was a federal informant. He was on the scene. And this what happens is these guys be in the street and they get themselves caught up. And when they get themselves caught up in the streets, I know somebody's doing this. I know somebody's doing that. They point people into people's directions. That's one thing I learned about the Fed shit. The Fed shit is crazy. There was this one guy, I ain't gonna say his name though. Some guy was messing with his wife. He went and sent the Feds that son. Like, yo, I know somebody who got mad bricks. And the Feds, they did their due diligence, got the wiretaps, got the number, and he was a part of their case for some weird reason. You know what I'm saying? Part of their case for some weird reason because he gave them up. But now they, you know what I'm saying? I heard they bump heads in the spot, and all that was over a female. Another guy from Troy, you know what I'm saying? Troy, New York. That's what I'm talking about. So, needless to say, when you dudes go out to these clubs, when you dudes go to these certain spots, just know that some dudes be plants. And when you have you get cool with somebody you really don't know, they fit the description. These are the dudes that go, yo, I know somebody who got da-da-da, or I know whose son is da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This is just a story of a guy that told, you know what I'm saying, his name was Miles. That was his name. He got caught up again. You could Google that. Miles from Queens. They have a whole story on him. And he still told on something else that was out there. They even go into his preme team telling, you know what I'm saying? Actually, Prince telling, because he was telling on some dudes that was part of Prince. But it's funny, like I said, he was in Troy, New York, you know what I'm saying? And nobody really knew he was telling until my man caught his case. Peace to the God, knowledge born, you know what I'm saying? He caught a case. And when he caught a case, they was like, we knew that you was still up here because Miles called us. It was like, yo, boom, boom, boom. Because, you know, Born, like I said, Born was fucking with Black Just and all of them, you know what I'm saying? Born was fucking with, you know what I'm saying, Ty Moore and Troy Moore and all of them, you know what I'm saying? Because Born was from Southside, you know what I'm saying? My man Knowledge Born, but he did his time like a champ, though. I was there when he blew trial, you know what I'm saying? He did his 8 and 3rd, you know what I'm saying? He blew trial like a 9-2, 9-3, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Gigi, you know what I'm saying? But Gigi from Farmers, though, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm talking, you know what I'm saying? Gigi from Farmers, though, you know what I'm saying? And Dupree, for y'all don't know who Dupree is, that's Kev Weber's little brother. He was with Knowledge Born in them up out of town, you know what I'm saying? Dupree, what happened to him, that's why Mikey B and them caught their case. You know what I'm saying? Because a situation happened with Dupree with some Brooklyn cats that I guess allegedly brought him to Utica. And when he went to Utica, it got crazy, you know what I'm saying? And they did some funny shit on the highway with him, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, rest in peace, Dupree. That's Kev Webb, little brother. You know what I'm saying? That's Fly Ty, little brother. Shout out to Big Queen. Shout out to, you know, the GM family. You know what I'm saying? It's good to know that Teflon Don is still free. You know what I'm saying? He just in the Bahamas somewhere, Barbados, wherever he's from. You know what I'm saying? So this is just to let y'all know when y'all get on these scenes, be on point. They would set a plant right there. Boom. And they will, you know what I'm saying? And that plant comes, it becomes dangerous. You know, so we're talking about federal informants. We're not talking about state, city. We're talking about how the feds have set a plant. You get on the scene, and if dudes don't be knowing who dudes is, like I told you, some dudes, they don't want to be in the conversation. They may see him and go, yo, he told us such and such. Because you really had to be on the south side to know who Miles was. Like, you really did have to be you had to be from Queens at that time, you know what I'm saying? And the dudes I knew that was from Southside, they wasn't playing with him, you know what I'm saying? At that time, a lot of things were switching. A lot of dudes was going to jail. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I just had this thought, because I'm like, yo, yeah, I remember that. Because I ain't gonna front. Like my man Scar, Scar and all of them, they all from the Southside, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But they wasn't messing with Miles. But Miles wasn't really coming out, wasn't around until after a lot of dudes started going to jail. There was a strip club called Silly Sam's on Central Ave, right across the street from Mobile. He used to be in the bathroom working. That's the best way to send him. Then he worked in the bathroom at Sneaky Pete's. He was a bathroom attendant in the Sneaky Pete's. You know what I'm saying? Sneaky Pete's was like the tunnel in Albany. You know what I'm saying? This is the guy who worked in the bathroom. So, with that being said, because I have to get ready to take care of what I got to take care of. Salute to South Jamaica Queens. Shout out to Big Queens. This is my early 90s shit, though. But I'm just letting y'all know, you have to be careful and mindful of your surroundings. You dig what I'm saying? With that being said, shit gets real. You know what I'm saying? I thought about it. Yo, that's crazy what happened with Born, man. Because Born had nothing to do with Miles. Miles only told on Born because he was scared that Born would blow him up. Yo, what's up? That Born would blow him up. That he was on a fucking South Side, like he was up there in Troy somewhere. But Bourne wasn't thinking about Miles. Bourne was running from a case. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But you know how people get scared, like, yo, that's son of them, let's turn on, Prince and all of them. Because that was the Prince era. It wasn't about the preme, it was about the Prince era. When Prince was running around, you know what I'm saying? And they first snatched Prince up. So with that being said, top of the top, I'm out of here. Hope you enjoy the content. From Queens, throw that big Q up, you know what I'm saying? That being said, peace.